Hi, my name is Pei. Today I'm going to present my final project, analysis of the passenger loyalty and satisfaction of AirAsia passenger using classification. So let's go to our introduction. Okay, introduction. Airline industry has played a significant role in the rapid development of the world economy because airline not only providing air transportation services for passenger to drive the development of tourism industry around the world and also increase the trade activities around the world. According to the IATS, the International Air Transport Association, air travel have grown by 8% per year. So this phenomenon have highly increased the level of competition among the airlines and also the demand of the airline services. So at the same time, it also caused each of the airlines to constantly update their technology and services in order to provide better services for passengers. So normally we know that the business rule of airlines is earn profit by providing the air transportation services and flights to the travel passenger. So the passenger will purchase the airline ticket based on their different requirement to choose a certified flight from different airlines and maybe become a loyal passenger to the airline due to the certification. So in this study, the airline company used as a case study to propose the analysis of the relationship between the standard passenger loyalty and certification, as well as find out the factor that will affect passenger satisfaction and loyalty in order to predict passenger satisfaction to support the decision making in service improvement. So let's see the objective. The first objective is to propose the dashboard system in finding the passenger purchase behavior of loyalty and satisfaction from the data to make better business strategy instead of from other competitor and visualize the report. So the next is to find out the factor that will affect passenger satisfaction and loyalty in order to predict passenger satisfaction to support decision making in service improvement. So to carry out the descriptive analytic and the predictive analytic by using the method that included the random forest redistribution and the lightgbm. Okay, the next is the literature review. AirAsia is known as the leading low-cost carrier, not only in Malaysia, but also in Asia and ASEAN. It have connected the people and places with 888 routes, especially 104 of the routes are the unique routes. The entire business model of AirAsia is surrounding by the low-cost concept, which aim to run the business in simple and efficient. So the factors that affect the competitiveness of airlines are included service quality. So service is the foundation of service marketing, and the service quality is the core of the service marketing. Whether the enterprise with tangible product or intangible service industry, the service quality is one of the important element keys to survive in a competitive environment. So the service quality is the overall view of the differential between the customer's expectation, the service, and the perceptions of the service. So the next factor is customer satisfaction. It is an overall response of complex customer experience on the service to see whether the customer is happy or unhappy, which can also known as the evaluation of customer experience. This is a comparison between the customer perception and the expectation during the customer evaluation. So the last will be the customer loyalty. Is the final outcome of customer satisfaction toward the product or services of the organization. The customer loyalty is a concept that defines the behavior of customer which will purchase the product or services from the organization. Is considered the mindset of the customer toward the trustee of product or service about the organization, and it will tend to help the organization recommend to others. Okay, so next we'll talk about the methodology. So in this study, there will be used classification technique. Classification is known as the predictive data mining technique. We also call in using we also call machine learning. They used to assign a pair of attributes from the collection in order to build a model that classified the record of the entire collection. So the model that we use in this study, which included random forest, logistic regression, and lightgbm. So those model will be built and will be compared to see the accuracy and performance. And at the end, they will select the one best model to develop the dashboard system. So let's introduce the random forest. What is the algorithm for random forest? That based on the basic building block of decision tree, and the fundamental idea of random forest is the combination of different decision tree into a single model. So the random forest can combine large number of decision tree to aggregate the prediction and get more knowledge to make the information network bigger in order to make comprehension predictions. In the simple word, the random forest will consider largest number of individual decision tree constructed at the training time and outputting a class prediction as well as the most voice of the class will become the model prediction. So the next will be the logistic regression. Logistic regression is known as a machine learning method that used to solve the binary classification problem like 0 or 1. And it also used to predict the possibility of the something. It conducts a suitable regression analysis based on the given set of independent variables to predict the dependent variables is which binary. So the outcome of the logistic regression is either categorical or discrete value, which display in probability values between 0 and 1 instead of given exactly 0 and 1. Okay, so next will be the last model for us. This is a lightgbm. Lightgbm is a fast and high performance gradient boosting framework based on the decision tree algorithm. It split the tree wisely in the most appropriate way, while other enhancement algorithms split wisely the deep or level of the tree instead of splitting the leaves. This is because lightgbm used the histogram algorithm to train the decision tree in the training phase. So, and the lightgbm also used the node expansion method, we also call leafwise with deep precision to improve model accuracy, and it can reduce the training error and get better accuracy. So that's all for the methodology. So as a result, we can see that this is the table for model comparison. The table is show that they have using the evaluation metric to compare the performance of the model. So let's see the evaluation metric they use is which is accuracy, error rate, precision, recall sensitivity, F1 score, ROCAU score, and also the time taken. So obviously we can know that lightgbm is the best model in this study. So okay, this is my dashboard. After finding out the best model and develop the dashboard, see how the dashboard look like. As you can see, this is the home page. The dashboard is showing the general thing for the airline in the descriptive chart, so the user can easily understand it. And this one will be the basic information page, which showing the basic variable like the gender, customer type. Using then, for example, his outcome will be like that, showing the bar chart either in bar chart or line chart. And there's also a similar thing in service information. It's showing the service detail in also the descriptive chart, as you can see at the left side. So not but not least, the prediction function will be they are going to predict the passenger satisfaction. It will prompt the user to enter the value so that they can predict the passenger whether it is certified or non-certified to the services. So as a conclusion, the lightgbm is the most accurate and well-performance model in this study. And that's why the lightgbm model will be selected in the development of dashboard system in order to perform the prediction on passenger satisfaction, and the overall dashboard is able to work functionally. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.